Greetings of the black light. Once you find out that you've been fooled into thinking that you want to be a citizen of a corrupt system, better known as the United States, the United Snakes of America, once you realize this, you have made a very significant accomplishment on realizing what's really real and who you are. To this very day, people think, black people think that they want to be a U.S. citizen, so much so that they changed their name from the American Negro to African American, all on some black Negroes alliance with the corrupt devil Caucasian. And to this very day, right now, on YouTube, I want y'all to listen real good to this. A lot of these brothers fighting for black power are really not fighting for black power. They're really working for the enemy. After all this time, decades of the black struggle, we had took 4 or 5 steps backwards. And have been conned or sucking into really believing in a system that never showed you anything but corruption, murder, and evilness. So, very few will listen to this, to where I'm coming from. Very few will see this, but I gotta say it anyway, and hope that eventually they'll see it and they'll hear it. The only thing I really want is separation and reparations. That's the only thing I want that the Caucasian could participate in. See, I was talking about revolution begins in the mind on one of my videos. And the first step of revolution is separating yourself from corruption. All that came out in this past year, in the so-called Day of Judgment, showed how corrupt the system is. They don't even try to cover it up properly no more, because they know that you can't do anything about it. You won't do anything about it if given the opportunity to do something about it. all the organizations have been compromised. The Moors, the 5%ers, Nation of Gods and Earth, the Nation of Islam, the Nuwabians, Black Panthers, the new Black Panthers, the old Black Panthers, the conscious community, the RBG community, to the NAACP, the Urban League, all these different groups and organizations are compromised because, you know, how can I tell this? You gotta wake up to know that with all the different schools of thought, one school of thought always, or one thing always prevails. That is that no matter what you call yourself, if you're black, you're going to get checked. You're going to get brutalized. And they don't care who you are. Unless you're so close to them that you get a pass. You get a gangster pass. See, because if there would be, if the preachers wasn't in with it, you would see changes in your neighborhood. But all of these people ain't stupid. All these leaders, different leaders, ain't stupid. They got a comfortable position with these gangsters, corrupt gangsters, and they are paid to get a salary and to pacify the masses. So there would be no corruption if the people went by corruption. The people buy corruption. They buy drugs, they buy gambling, they buy sex hungry, sex crazy, drug addicts, pleasure addicts, consumer addicts, consumerism. So this couldn't happen if the people wouldn't buy into it. But the people are so gullible that they think it's not being corrupt. You know, and if you check them, they're gonna say, "Oh, you trying to be holier than thou?" Hell yeah, I'm trying to be holier than thou. I want to be holier than you. They say, "Well, you self-righteous." Hell yeah, I'm self-righteous. You know, I'm gonna try to live up to being righteousness, to be a righteous man. You just self-corrupt. You just corrupting thou. That's why the majority of people circumstances ain't gonna change, because who's ever over them, if they like them, they're attracted. They buy into it, what they selling. Excuse me. Otherwise, they won't buy into it. I'm just speaking my mind. So the only thing I want is reparations, separation and reparation. I'd rather have separation first. You can still give me my reparations just because I'm separated from you. Ain't nothing stopping you but air and opportunity. This is Black Light.